Do you know the secret weapon that's making a big comeback in home sales this year? I bet you don't. Stick around to the end of this video. We're gonna go all through all the ins and outs of, hey, it's Mark here with the Hillary Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I have you covered here along the beautiful Florida Emerald Coast, from Pensacola all the way through Panama City. Look at my head bopping, look like a bobblehead. Anyway, we've sold over 1,200 homes along this beautiful coast. We've got you covered. We know that the real estate market fluctuates, creating periods of favorable conditions for either buyers, sellers, or, like we've seen in the last few years, the unicorn years, favorable to both parties, low interest rates and rising prices. This cyclical trend is a constant in the real estate world. What goes around comes around. Currently, we are observing an unwelcome trend. Increased interest rates, which as of late seem to be gradually kind of trending down and stabilizing a little bit. This shift has led to buyers slamming on the brakes, throwing up their hand and saying, I ain't paying that much for my interest rate. Often the hesitation for a buyer in making an offer on a property isn't a reflection of the property's appeal, but some external factors could be influencing their decision in making a choice. These could range from the pricing of the property, maybe neglected maintenance on the property, personal financial factors like waiting for a bonus check. You get the point, you just never know what's holding a buyer back. But as I'm seeing more and more often lately, their agents simply can't articulate or keep the ball rolling to help them reach their goal of homeownership. For whatever reason that may be, these agents are uneducated. Timing also plays a crucial role in the decisions. This is where being a proactive agent may win, the reverse offer. This tactic is particularly effective when a potential buyer shows interest in a property, their agent indicates it's a good fit, but yet there's no offer ever presented. In such scenarios, flipping the script and extending an offer to the buyer can be a game changer. This involves presenting what you, as the seller, are willing to accommodate or take for the property, right? The biggest thing about making a reverse offer is you have to be comfortable with the end result, because they may just take it. The effectiveness of a reverse offer lies in taking the initiative, articulating the reason with the other agent, which can often bridge the gap for both parties. However, its success hinges on the effective communication, persistence, and creativity of the agent. This approach, which may not have been prevalent in the past few years, is gaining relevance again in the current market. It's a reminder that what goes around comes around in the ever-revolving real estate world. So using a realtor who is adapting their strategies to the current market trends is imperative for you, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. The psychological impact of a reverse offer can be significant. It demonstrates the seller's commitment and willingness to negotiate, potentially making the property more attractive to buyers. It can also create a sense of urgency and exclusivity as the buyer realizes that the seller is serious about selling. When executed thoughtfully, a reverse offer can transform a stagnant situation into a dynamic negotiation, potentially leading to a quicker, mutually beneficial sale. Adding to the concept of a secret reverse offer, it's important to highlight how this strategy can also be beneficial to the buyer. Primarily, a reverse offer can serve as a clear signal from the seller that they are open-minded and open to negotiation and genuinely interested in selling their property to that particular buyer. This openness can create a more collaborative and less adversarial negotiating environment. Here are 6 reasons why a reverse offer may be a good decision for a buyer. Number 1, it puts them in a better negotiating position. Since the seller initiates the offer, the buyer may have more leverage dictating terms that are favorable to them, whether it's a price reduction, certain repairs, or other concessions like closing costs. Number 2 is cost savings. The seller may include incentives like covering closing costs, offering a home warranty, carrying out specific repairs before the sale. You just never know what the seller may throw in there. These perks can lead to significant cost savings for the buyer, making the purchase money more available for them to pay more for the property. Number 3 is reduced search time. For buyers who have been on the fence or searching for a long period, a reverse offer can expedite the decision-making process. It can reduce the time and effort spent on continuous property searching and negotiations. The 4th is clarification and assurance. A reverse offer can provide clarity regarding the seller's expectations and eagerness to sell. This clarity can be reassuring for buyers who might be uncertain about how far they can push for concessions or how low they can go on an offer price. Number 5, minimized competition. In a market where multiple buyers might be interested in a property, a reverse offer can give a specific buyer a unique opportunity to secure the property before other buyers, avoiding potentially a bidding war. And the 6th is emotional appeal. The gesture of a reverse offer can create a positive emotional response, fostering a sense of value and desire as a buyer. This can be particularly impactful in a market where buyers often feel like they're just another number in a bidding process. A reverse offer can transform the buying and selling experience into a more favorable and less stressful journey, offering unique advantages that might not be present in traditional real estate sales. So my hack to you is, if you are looking to hire a real estate professional, make sure you talk to them about reverse offers. Make sure that reverse offers are part of their game plan. Make sure that they are something that they are familiar with and that they are willing to extend out. We are actually changing up how we're doing everything on our team to offer even more options for our sellers when we list their home, to make sure that we capture any potential buyer early on in the process. Hope this helps. Good luck. Reach out if you need me.